What's up, guys? How is everyone doing? What's up, guys? How is everybody doing? Here I am. Here I am. What's up, guys? What's up? No, it's doing this again. Didn't even know Brainbender's banner was on Twitter. What's up, guys? What is up, y'all? How is everyone doing today? Hey, what's up, guys? Hello. What's up, guys? Good morning. How is everybody doing this morning? How is everybody doing this morning? Good morning. Good morning. Down. Good morning, y'all. How is everybody doing this morning? Hey, Ted. Good morning. Ted, I'm sending you a link, Ted. I'm sending you a link to your email, Ted. I know you might be busy. Not now. Hold on. No. 1 minute, guys. Uh, okay, I'm sending you a link anyway, Ted. I'll send you a link anyway if you want to come up after your phone call. I'm still up here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hold on. By the way, I uploaded a new song. I've been uploading music. Yo. Newsmatic, newsmatic. Hello, Jay. Hold on. There's the Newsmatic. Yeah, what's up, Newsmatic? How's everybody doing? Come on. No. Oh, we got guess. It is. How did I know? It is. Hello, Chris.
What's up, Hudson?
Did you see that screenshot that did you see that screenshot that I sent you on email?
Yeah, I figured you were gonna talk about it.
Dude,
Are you having
he's
technical difficulties with the show?
no,
Oh, why were you just whining?
no, no. It wasn't the show. It was no. It was just me typing. I was
Oh,
typing on Twitter. Typing is slow.
everything. Yeah, it's a little slow on the tablet.
You know.
Yeah, I was having that problem with my old computer last night, and I was trying to order something, and it was slow, wasn't loading. The mouse was all messed up.
Yeah.
That's what happens when they get old and slow, right?
Yeah. And hey, Chris, I just
Yeah.
want to tell you that by the way, fuck Bobby Nick.
Yeah, I'm like kind of not awake that much right now because like I woke up late and like I, on my left arm's like a little fucked up. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I woke up. Here's the thing, and I even rode with BBB this morning to work. I was on the phone when she was driving, and she saw an accident on the highway.
Oh shit! They were driving to work. They saw an accident. You were on the phone with them when it happened.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, I
yeah,
don't know who you're talking about.
yeah. But so, dude, I just want to say, AEW is tonight.
Yeah, I know. And not only is it just AEW, it's Bash at the Beach. It's a pay per view quality dynamite. We have the steel cage match between Moxley and Samoa Joe.
Yay!
I just got done watching the Dark Side of the Ring Sheik episode they had last night.
The original Sheik.
The original Sheik. And Sabu is his nephew, and Sabu was on it, and they didn't do a rest in peace for Sabu, so
because they filmed it, they filmed it and edited it. They already had it filmed and edited before he died.
before he died, it was edited, so they couldn't add it. I would think they would add in at the end, rest in peace, Sabu. Maybe they didn't. It got cut off.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know who we're talking about, on Mother's Day we lost excuse my language, YouTube, homicidal, suicidal, genocidal Sabu. We lost him. He was 60 years old. He
Yeah,
had
Sabu.
he had his last match. He had the last match he was at was against Joey Janela at WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah, but it was I forget the promotion it was for.
GCW. It was GCW.
It was GCW.
Yeah.
And it was a death match, I think, too.
It was a barbed wire match. It was a barbed wire massacre match.
Was it a barbed wire?
Yeah.
Who's
Shut
Bob?
up. Barbed wire.
Oh, there you go. And
dude, please stop, dude. You get on to me because I said in one of my reviews, in one of my predictions, I said survival series instead of Survivor Series.
Yeah, Ed used to say survival series.
Yeah.
And I used to I'm just joking. I'm just fucking around with you. I think it's funny when you guys mispronounce things.
Yeah.
But that's what Ed used to say. Ed's big thing was survival series. I guess you said it too.
Yeah.
But what do you call it? Is also Sabu obviously trained under Sheik, and then
he was in WWE. He was in ECW. He was in TNA.
Big time. He started big time wrestling in Detroit.
Yeah.
But then RVD also trained under Sheik.
Yeah.
Which was interesting.
And what I learned about like Sabu and stuff, Marty the Moth Martinez, an alumni of the Here's the Thing podcast.
Oh, really?
He was one of the first interview. The day before my birthday in 2021 or 2022, I did his interview, and And then yesterday he was on a stream and he said that the last time he talked to Sabu, he said this. Martin said, "This is going to be your last match, huh?" That's what they were. That's what they said.
What's
he-
what's the You know, the only thing I'm confused about is the difference between the original Sheik and the Iron Sheik.
The original Sheik, the Iron Sheik was trained in, I think was working in AWA. Original Sheik was Detroit.
Don't you think that Iron Sheik was a ripoff of the regular Sheik?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. Or they're not the same person, right?
They're not the same person. Iron Sheik. I think the original Sheik is still alive. The original Sheik is still alive. Iron Sheik.
No,
died.
the original Sheik is dead.
Yeah.
Maybe the Iron Sheik might still be alive.
No, he died.
Okay, then they're both dead then.
He died. Remember we did a whole thing about him dying.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we did. We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Shuli, and they kept playing like old sound effects. Kept playing like that's coins.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to say, dude, today, by the way, WATP mentioned me today because Adam Bush went on Chad's show the other day, and this was during not DoubleCon, during Hackamania, and
I saw that. I saw that.
and they were like, Adam, Jake is a better interviewer than Chad. I'm like, duh, because I'm an interviewer. I'm not trying to make a show calling someone a cuck.
Yeah, I also went back and I watched the show when you had Ashley Cummings on.
Uh-oh.
And I watched a couple of her videos just to see, because I thought she was fake at first, and then I saw her yoga videos, and then I saw you interview her. I think it was on the same show I came on after.
Yeah, her internet started acting up.
Yeah, her internet was acting up, and then she was trying to have you do like breathing exercises, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is good to do if you ever get frustrated. Do a breathing exercise.
So what I don't realize, what I don't get is why Ed is bothering me. Why is he bothering me? Because I don't like the guy. I think the guy's a creep. I think the guy's a asshole.
Right.
But he's bothering.
It feels like that he, to me, because I haven't talked to a single person. It's been a month and 1 week since I've talked to any of those guys.
By the way, that's what the screenshot was about. TJ Banks
said, "Oh my god!
So, if Chris is on the server, if Chris comes to your server, I'm leaving."
Yeah, whatever. I kind of don't want to talk because he's so irrelevant and such a loser that I don't even really want to talk about that situation. But I think that instead of Ed trying to reach out to me, and I think he misses me as a friend, but he won't reach out to me because he's a dick. And I think that's why instead of reaching out to me, he's like trying to annoy you or something.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. My vagina.
Sorry.
It's all right. So, Jig, when was the last time you saw something from him? Ed.
Kurt,
when did he fuck with you last?
Kurt, I don't want you to leave, Kurt. I don't want you to leave. I'll do it later.
What happened?
All right, hold on, guys. Be right back.
All right, 1 second. Jake doesn't want Kurt to leave yet. I don't know what the fuck. I know something's going on over at the Hudson trailer. I don't want you. He said, "I don't want you to leave yet. I'll do it, or whatever the fuck he said. Who knows what's going on?" Jake Hudson. Let me know when you're back, Jake. Oh, he's still gone. Ow. Yeah, my fucking left arm is fucking so it's a little fucked up today, man. But I was fucking doing a lot of work with my arm yesterday, so I might have a pinched nerve or something in my shoulder. It's fucked up a little. Damn. Kind of my fingers are a little numb, to be honest with you. To be honest. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to fucking work some fucking blood into it. Because I've definitely been
Curtis, I'm just trying to talk to. I don't get to talk to crew. All right. Sorry.
is everything okay?
Curtis, I'm sorry that I didn't speak to you. I'm just talking to Chris, and I don't want to win because I get Chris for a limited time. I try to ask him questions before I lose him. So, because
Jake, do you have someone over that you have to talk to, or
No,
are you talking to someone online or someone there? What are you sorry for now, Jake? Zero. Can you see chat? I don't think I can. Let me check. Sorry, cursed.
he basically said he basically told me he sent me a message saying, "Art, do you want me to leave?"
3 solar flares. I saw her booty hole that day.
Talking about Ashley Cummins. He saw a video. He found a video about Ashley.
What kind of video you saw? Come on.
I hate this damn tablet.
What kind of video you see there? Not just one, pages of video. Does she do like OnlyFans or something, or?
I don't know.
I don't know. That was a quick I don't know. Corn, of course. Really? Interesting. I mean, I would assume if I don't know if you live with the last name Cummings, it's probably an interesting to live with that last name, you know.
She's Whitney Cummins'
Yeah, obviously. And like I never thought I thought she was joking about that, and then when I saw her I said, "Oh, damn, she kind of does look pretty much just like Whitney." You could tell they're sisters and everything. But let me see the chat room now. Now I'm interested. I'm because she was like, "Oh, Jake, how did you find me?" And you were like, "Oh, I saw you on some other show and shit."
Yeah.
Maybe that was a lie. Maybe that's not how you found her. So
Chris, you want me to take you off the show?
No, I don't, Jake. I'm not. I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm not trying to say nothing bad, dude. But yeah, I mean, about the screenshot, Jake, is first of all, I've been on your show for the past at least the past month. I think the past month and a week, I've been on your show a lot.
Yeah.
So for someone to just now say, "Oh, I saw him on the show yesterday," that means that he hasn't been watching your fucking channel for the past month and a half.
Number one, he doesn't watch my content. He just skims through.
Right. So it's like, it's stupid because, oh, you just saw me on the show. I've been on it for the past month and a half. So who the fuck cares? You ain't watching anyway, so who cares? Secondly is, dude, you're a fucking drama queen. You're so irrelevant. You're such a drama queen. And who the fuck? No, I'm talking about the screenshot you sent me. I'm not going to name his name because he doesn't deserve to be known as his name. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, the one that I sent you.
Yeah. So it's like, and then who the fuck goes, oh, fucking, if he comes around, I'm fucking leaving. Like that's how obsessed he is with me. And fucking, I'll be honest, I think he's gay, and I think he wants to like. I think he was like he's attracted to me, and like I shut him down because he's just the most rude, disrespectful, non. He's just so disrespectful to his elders, and he just starts shit. He's just a drama queen. He wants everyone to fight over him and shit, and it's just not worth even talking to him. He's just like he's just got that young disrespectful energy that no one wants to fuck with. The last time he flipped out on everyone, and everyone was like, dude, he's a fucking asshole. No one wants him around and shit.
Damn.
I mean, hey, you could, I mean, I don't care, you know. And then he had a new girlfriend at last time we talked to him, and she was yelling at us, and we're like, yo, who the fuck are you? You don't fucking know us to fucking talk shit about us and shit. And it was just a shit show. He just came to start shit with me. Ed was there. Who else was there? Almighty. Even Almighty was like, dude, he's such a fucking douchebag. Like, and we kicked him.
Damn.
He's like, oh, I don't give a fuck about you guys. Like, but you wanted to come on the Discord and be friends with us, and now we talk to you, and now you don't give a fuck, and all this shit. We're a bunch of scumbags, all this shit. So fuck you. Well, like, why do we want to fuck with you, dude? So he just comes around. He wants to start shit, and that's what he does. He's literally the biggest drama queen, dude.
Yeah.
So fuck him. And also when he's around, like I said, when he's around, he doesn't say nothing. He doesn't add to nothing. He doesn't have any stories or nothing. Like he's not relevant at all. And like I said, the only thing only time he talked was to fucking come at us and talk shit about us. We're like, dude, you're so disrespectful that we don't want you around, man.
Yeah.
So that's it. He's got to grow up and learn to respect his elders, and that's it. I fucking, you know, I'm not gonna say more than that, but I don't fuck with him.
Yeah. I just wanted.
New to streaming or looking to level up, check out StreamYards. Get a $10 discount. Use Jake's code in the chat room.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess you get a referral when you refer people, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so I'm excited for AEW tonight. Should be great. What else? Got a couple things I got to do today. I did a lot yesterday.
Hey, why wasn't you over? Was you busy over the weekend?
Yeah, I've been pretty busy the past couple days, and then
here comes Liquid Cryptid.
Hello.
Hey,
Oh,
what's
shit.
up, Liquid? Is this the real Liquid Cryptid?
Yes, I am the real Liquid Cryptid. I thought I'd do something fun and see if we can check out some avatars.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, you know Chris, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we talked yesterday. So what kind of avatar would you like me to look for?
How about how about a clown?
A clown? Let's see here.
Sorry, I've been watching Clown Town. I've been watching that show. I've been watching Provo's Clown Town.
Yeah, I've seen it a little bit. So what do you think here?
I think that's good.
Which one do you think would be good?
Top,
this one?
Third one.
That one? This one?
Oh my god.
I think that's the one. You can't see it.
You can't see it. That's it.
Yeah. Hold on. I made you small, by the way. You're small.
Oh, okay.
You can't see it. But dude, What's going on with Adam going on Chad's show?
Oh, I thought it was did pretty good.
By the way, why wasn't that on our bingo card? Chad doing a good interview, not on our bingo card.
Yeah, well, I guess it should have been because Adam has been going on all the shows that WATP covers. Oh wait,
My show.
he hasn't gone on
The-
your show.
No,
Well, he
he's
doesn't
been
really.
on-
Well,
he-
WATP doesn't really goof on you
No.
or.
He's been on my show. He's been on my show.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
said-
right. Adam Bush was on your show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. I
But-
can't believe I forgot you did like the best interview with him. It was
Yeah.
fucking hilarious. I loved it.
Yeah, and that's the reason. I think that's the reason why because of that interview, I didn't know OJ. I met Eugene, Membla, Nick, and Abraham and you.
Well, that was Ava was like, "Hey, let's get Jake on," or told Nick, "Hey, let's get Jake on." And Nick was like, "I don't think he's going to come on such a small show, but whatever, we'll try."
Hey,
And he
I
came
do.
on.
I
That
do
was
shows.
awesome.
By the way, I've done shows with people that only had like 2 viewers
Yeah, Jake will go on any show
for promotion, and
for
so
promotion.
did you
Jake,
know?
you ain't promoting
by the
if
way-
there's one viewer on the show. You're not promoting.
By the way,
How about this avatar?
hey,
Let me say,
Hey.
she's got big titties.
hey, don't read this. Hey, Liquid, don't read when I'm fixing. Don't read this out loud. Just I'm fixing the right side of the page.
Well, let me.
This reminds me of Stephen Garman with this whole virtual shit, dude.
Wait, where'd you send me a message?
No, I'm private chat, but don't read it out loud, please.
I don't see anything in the private chat.
Who? But is that
Oh.
Bobby Nick?
No, Dude.
Another one?
dude,
And
did you know?
I don't. No, I did not know that.
All right. He told me not to tell anybody, but I did get paid $15.
Well, you
Who
told
made-
me not to read it out loud, and there you go, reading it out loud.
I didn't tell. I didn't say where.
Yeah, we didn't say the name.
Oh,
Well, I did, but whatever.
Nick is going to kill me now.
Jake, who makes more money
I don't
on
think
on the who makes money on the circuit? You or Wendy?
Actually,
how about this one? Should I stick with this one?
Oh my God!
The mouth doesn't move though.
Actually, here's the thing. I got the playboard up. Right? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I could tell you who makes more. Chad?
Oh, now
I'll be
you.
honest. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I really don't care who makes
Here's
more.
the thing. Chad Zumach makes in super chats made 53,000. Win by 2, 9,000. B Dabbler El Harible 41,000. Corn Def a corn makes only 3,000.
Yeah, 50,000 a year is a lot of money, dude.
Ski. By the way,
By the way,
Zumach makes more than Ray DeVito.
yeah, I don't know
can't
if those.
imagine-
Go ahead.
Chad.
I was gonna say I
Zumach-
can't imagine there's anybody who makes less than Ray DeVito.
Actually, Ski Mask Media makes 10,000. Made 10,000. You know the guy that wears the pink ski mask around?
Oh yeah, Ski Mask. Yeah.
Yeah, he Corn Def only made 3,000.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
But here's the thing:
What are you on the list, Jake?
I made only 600 on Super Chats.
That's what it says on that website.
Yeah,
600.
actually, here's the thing. Let's do this, Chris.
You can't. I mean, you can't look at me because I'm not active. But I mean, back in the day,
By
my
the way, actually, here's the thing. You make more than I did in super chats. $786. Jake Hudson super chats. $629.
who says 700?
It's on the board. It's on the board.
What do you mean for that doesn't make sense whatsoever.
Here,
I
Here's what
don't
I'm
have
looking-
an active channel, so I'm not making that money. Unless you're saying lifetime sales, you're saying
that's lifetime.
that's accurate whatsoever.
That's where I'm getting it at.
Well, that's not accurate whatsoever because I made $8,000 that my highest year on super chats. But also so that's Google AdSense. You get your super chat money and you get your ad revenue money at the same time. It comes in the same check. So it's not accurate whatsoever. Because like I said, the highest money I got paid in a year from Google AdSense
Actually,
was 8,000.
here's the thing. You actually beaten. Here's the thing. I'll tell you this. Joe Cronin's main channel, Joe Cronin's show, 122,000.
Yeah, dude, he made a lot of money, and
Sorry.
dude, most of that money was from fucking was Himmelfarb. He was donating $10,000 at a time. He bought him a new house.
By the way, Dave 20. Here's the Dave 25. My stalker made only $31 in super chats.
Well, he doesn't even really.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not really. Oh wait, there. I forgot. That's what I'm saying. I don't really worry about, especially the people in around the Dabbleverse and even in the sector how much money they make because they really don't make much money.
Yeah. I don't think that's accurate. The numbers you're getting aren't accurate at all, Drake.
This is Playboard. This is Playboard, and I don't think it's accurate. Here's the thing. It's bullshit.
Yeah, it can't be accurate.
I'd say it's reasonably accurate enough.
No, it can't even be accurate because, like I said,
you made money.
Yeah, like it's. I know how much I made, but then I don't know how they're figuring it out with just super chats and shit. But when I did my show, I told people straight up, I said, do not super chat me because YouTube takes 30% off of the super chat. And I used to go with Streamlabs, which would do, I think it was 6% they took.
Yeah, 6 or 7%, I think it was.
Yeah. So all my donations were through Streamlabs and shit.
Oh, here we go.
You remember that, Jake, right?
Actually, look up my channel and see if it says I made any money because I can guarantee I made zero.
What's your channel?
At liquid_cryptid.
And like I said, that's another thing is that they put the ad revenue with the super chat check. So I don't know how they could separate super chats from ad revenue because I probably made more money in ad revenue than I made in super chats.
Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the Playboard. Sorry.
But Jake seems accurate.
I could check the API to see if it separates them. I need to look at it. I've been working a lot with the Google API lately, which is why I'm having some issues with stuff and why I'm like, hey, I'll jump on.
Oh, yeah. I'm a little familiar with that and shit. I kind of.
It says, hey, by the way, it says that you don't have a liquid cryptid and liquid_cryptid. It says you don't have a channel.
I mean, I might as well not. I got 6 followers, and I've made 2 live streams in it.
How old's your channel?
I want to say probably close to 10 years, maybe 8, 9 years.
Oh shit! And they don't have info with 10 years. That's crazy.
As I said, I only recently actually started posting videos on it.
Then maybe it's not updated.
Because he was part of Ethan Ralph's community.
Well, no, yeah, I didn't make this account to make videos originally. I just used it as a I'm not part of Ethan Ralph's community anymore. I was back in the day, back when he was popular. And honestly, I'm not a person to say I'm really a part of any community. I just, mostly lurk and hang out and occasionally send somebody a few bucks and say hi.
What's going on in the chat here? Playboard, Chris Peeps. But you're not even searching. You wouldn't search for Chris Peeps for my income. It would be the Peep Show. It would be Peep Show.
No, that's what your channel is Chris Peeps. It came up as Chris Peeps.
What, at Chris Peeps?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with all that.
See,
I'm a moron. I'm a moron.
Yeah, that's for sure. Just kidding. I'm kidding. So when was the last time Ed fucked with you, Jake? How long ago was that, and where was it?
Bobby Nick's channel.
It must have been months ago then.
Hey, so can I ask you a question, Liquid Cryptid?
Sure.
What do you so I have a feeling that that they're might be taking a week off from the Wednesday shows of WATP because they're traveling.
With the what?
They're traveling.
Oh yeah, for Road Rage. Wait,
no. They just went over to. They usually do a Wednesday show on WATP.
Yeah, with Adam Bush. Yeah.
Yeah, so they might be doing a travel. They're traveling back to Rochester.
I thought they were already in Rochester.
Oh, that's right. They're traveling back. That's all right. Never mind. I'm stupid.
No, yeah. I mean, it's hard to keep up with because I think everybody sort of left. What was it? Hackmania, like at different times. Yeah. So some of them were like, we're back like Sunday night, and some like stayed for a little while or whatever. But
yeah, Michaela got kicked. Here's the thing: she left on her. She went to Vegas for her anniversary.
Oh, she was the one that got kicked out, right?
Yeah.
For
listen, my phone's
a gun and threatening people.
Oh, really? That's what that dude on Jake's channel did to me. Brandished a gun on me and threatened me.
So, what do you think about this avatar? Can you see it at all? Oh wait, you can't even see it.
I don't know, but my phone's dying, so I gotta go. So I'll talk to you guys later.
Love you, brother.
Love you later.
I see. Yeah, the way you have it, the setup. I need to change it. I need to change the look to the other eye.
Yeah.
I could do this.
But here's the thing. I actually have some good podcasts that people. Here's the thing. I get recommended podcasts that Carl might like to shit on.
Well, yeah, you should send them some suggestions.
How about dabbling in politics?
Absolutely. Are you kidding? I'd love to be on WATP. But I mean, we don't have any reason to be good. I guess that might be an issue. And also it's politics, and he doesn't really talk politics. But hey, yeah, if you want to shoot him the suggestion. I prefer not to because it sounds desperate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want him to think that I want him to do it because then he won't.
Yeah. So, what do you think about like our So I want to ask this: what is the over and up? By the way, we need to do a bingo card because if you had Stuttering John leaving on your bingo card, you would have got a bingo.
Yeah, I didn't think he was actually going to leave, especially not for this long. But it looks like he's. I mean, he said he might be coming back. I don't know.
I have a bad feeling he's going to come back in the summertime because he's working.
Oh, back from ChillerCon?
No, back from school. He's a teacher. Remember?
John?
Yeah,
No, he is not.
he's a substitute.
No, he was a substitute. This one is just a picture of.
Donald
This was
Trump.
just a picture of Donald Trump. That's this avatar.
Mm-mm.
Um. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think he's eventually going to come back. He's too involved still, and I don't think he's gonna. I'm surprised he stayed away for this long. To tell you the truth.
By the way, Steel Toe, Steel Toe took a hit of $120.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
doubt it. As I said, they don't. Steel Toe doesn't have a show. He comes on and he basically does like what do they call it, prep burger stuff, where it's
Well-
like prepackaged sort of topics and articles and stuff, and he doesn't even have much of a take on any of it. You know what I mean? Like his takes are super cold, and his show is boring. It's like even when he was with he was doing like Friends with Carl and stuff like that, and Carl was promoting him. I went over and watched Steel Toe. I was like, oh, Carl's promoting him, and I went and watched it, and I was like, oh, this is garbage. I was like, this is so boring. There we go. Is this your favorite avatar now?
Are you a Trump supporter or not?
I don't support anybody. I'd say I voted for Trump. Yes. Oh, that was just a picture of him. I voted for Trump, but because I thought it'd be funny because my area is fairly blue where I live, so I thought it'd be funny if we swung red out of nowhere. But no, I don't support politicians at all. I'm not a supporter. I've never sent them money or anything. How about you?
So here's,
You like
here's
Trump?
the thing. I'm. He was better than Biden.
Oh yeah, well, as I've said before, my dog would be better suited to be president than Biden.
By the way, like I said in the song, he was hired by Stephanie. Stutterer John Melendez was hired by Stephanie Miller to do stuff, to run the computers and to run the board, but he didn't know how to do it. He lied to Stephanie.
Well, yeah, he said he could run the board, and then I thought she hired him as a producer, and then he like sucked at that, so she like sent him to run the board. But she has an actual good board, not like ones from back in the day when John never knew how to run that shit anyway. But yeah, then she just got rid of him mostly because I like her fans. Like I saw a video of him on Stephanie Miller, and you look at the comments and stuff, and they're just like, "Oh, you need to get rid of Stuttering John. He's such a misogynist bigot, drunken misogynist bigot. You need to get rid of him." So that's what Stephanie Miller's fan base thought of John.
I mean, donut.
You did what? So you up to anything today? You got anything going on?
What I'm eating.
You're eating on air? You can't go an hour?
Look.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so since I'm doing this, I need to see what I'm doing. I don't have my screens up, You can't see it, but I have a screen attached to my arm. So if I look down like this, I'm looking at StreamYard.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't see it in game because it's an overlay.
Yeah. So
See-
let me ask you this question. So what is Prep Burger?
Oh, it's a website that like news sites and stuff could use where you can go and it gives you like all the news of the day. You know, you could like put in like what do you want to talk about, and it'll give you a bunch of news and articles and stuff and things that you can talk about for the day, so that you don't have to actually do the prep for it. So you don't have to go look; it'll like just give it to you. It's a service that like a lot of talk shows and stuff use, especially like radio shows and things. See, I'm gonna take this avatar and mark it as a favorite.
Here's the thing. This is from Wikipedia. This is the definition of morning zoo. Morning zoo is a format of morning radio common to English language radio broadcasting. The name is derived from wackiness and zaniness of activities and segments and overall personality of the show and the host. The morning zoo concept is on top 40 CHR radio stations.
Oh yeah, I know what Morning Zoo is. It's they're all they do the wacky zany what is it? Yeah, welcome to let's see, what was the one? Cold beer and or was it
Cold beer and hot wings.
Cold beer and hot wings, or the one that I think like the generic one is like weenie in the butt. That like a lot of people say is for Morning Zoo. Is that Family Guy or
Family Guy? Yeah.
No, that was Dingo
Actually,
and the Baby.
No. The other you're thinking of the one. You're thinking of the one that the one after the morning lunch hour. The morning lunch hour. That was after Dingo and the Baby came out. That was the show that was coming after Brian's show.
Oh, so Weedy in the butt followed Dingo and the Baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Brian's show, the lunch hour. But wait, was WMMS the station that kicked Chad off?
I have no idea. I honestly, I don't know. I don't like. I'm not super into Chad lore. Like that's sort of the stuff that I have to look up, and I'm really bad with remembering things like radio stations, especially like back in the day. Like the station that I listened to growing up, because I grew up in Southern California, I listened to K-Rock, KROQ.
You want to hear something funny?
And that was Kevin and Bean, where Adam Carolla and Jimmy Kimmel came from.
Yeah. So when you if west of Mississippi River is the K's, like K stuff. But if you go over to on the east side, on the east of the you would hear the W's.
Okay.
When it comes to radio.
I actually didn't know that. I never even considered it. I just remember, see, I was a ham radio operator, and I remember most start with W, or like call signs got to start with like WK. I think there's another one that signified something else. But yeah, I didn't realize it was east and west of the Mississippi. That's fairly interesting, actually. I never even put that together.
Yeah, I have a radio. I love radio. I think radio is a.
I mean, I like radio, but I never really,
But
I mean, I was
here's
a ham
the thing,
radio
lot of
operator, and I never got that into radio.
By the way, do you know that now a lot of radio stations are corporate? Like iHeart owns a couple stations, Nash owns a couple stations.
Oh yeah, it's all owned by like as you said, iHeart or
Nash.
There's no and they're not even really like radio stations. Like was it Kumia is on WABC, but it's not affiliated with ABC. It's hold on. Oh, here we go. But it's not affiliated with WABC. That's just the call sign of the channel that they bought. It's all
Yeah.
it's all corporate big company.
Whoa, whoa,
well,
whoa,
not
whoa,
big
whoa,
company.
whoa, 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 whoa. 3
Huh.
hours ago, Liquid. Chad
What?
Zumot just said 3 hours ago, I am officially quitting podcasting. I won the game. Nowhere else to go. Take care, everyone.
Yeah, I saw that. You see my reply on there with what's his name from that whatever that show is. It says, "Oh no." Anyway.
Oh, BBC guy, Top Gear.
No, Top Gear. Yeah. I was like, I don't care.
Crumbum says, I don't believe he used the Judge Judy.
Oh yeah. I saw the person with the Judge Judy one. Like, I don't believe you. Yeah, I don't think
Kayla
Chad's
says
waiting.
yeah, he does that every time that he thinks that he's got a W, but
Let's see.
but by the way, I just want to tell you that you're actually a good guest.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, I'm not being very serious today. I'm just hanging out, just having a little fun and maybe
I know
taking
you're
you
being
you
I know
along
you're
for the
not being
ride.
serious. I just want to tell you,
Yeah.
I've had people on shows where I tried to be like very professional and stuff, but lately it's like it's been like one of those days where I'm like done with podcasting.
Yeah, I saw your message the other day on the group chat where you're just like, oh, I'm tired of all these people just trying to take advantage of me.
Yeah, and I did a
And I
song about
almost said, I hope
it.
you're not talking about me because, I don't legitimately care if
No,
I
it
get a
wasn't
single
you.
subscription out of it.
No, here's the thing. Bobby Nick and his band of idiots, they are over there cashing checks but here's the thing, he was still before he even got the permission to make money on his channel, he was still getting paid off camera by BYB.
Okay, well, I mean, what does that have to do with hanging out with you? Is it just like you're just like
No, here's the thing. He thinks that this happens a lot, Liquid, for him. It's like every time that he feels like, oh, I'm doing something behind his back. I'm not doing anything. I'm just being me.
So what, do you think that you're doing stuff behind his back?
Yeah.
Like, what would you be doing behind his back? See, there's a lot of these people that take this shit way too seriously, and think that I don't want to say special, but they think everybody's out to get them because they're out to get everybody else. It's like, I guess that's
Hey,
the idea.
So here's the thing. Who should I raid?
Who should you? How many people do we even have around here? How many people are watching? I mean, we could raid Pretty Antisocial. They were live when I was listening.
No, BF Live is live. Bobby
BF
Friend,
Live?
Bobby Friend, the Vibe.
I think I've heard of that name, but I don't.
Yeah, I do appreciate you coming on, Liquid. I know that you're a busy person.
Yeah, as I said, I'm stuck on a problem right now, and I said I could use the distraction because after this I'm gonna just
work.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get back to trying to figure out my problem.
Yeah, I do appreciate that people.
Oh, there we go. I'm
hey,
swimming.
By the way, hey, you're those like Minecraft.
There's a game called VR Chat.
Yeah, I know. We have a person in our chat plays that, but I do appreciate, and the thing is, Liquid, I didn't know who you were until.
Well, there's no reason you should.
Because until Nick messaged me, that's the thing is Nick messages. Nick was like, I was worried that Nick was going to cancel because I've had
That he's
that
going to
where
cancel. Not only did
Yeah.
we not cancel, we did it at a special day and time for you.
Yeah, I could have did Sundays, by the way.
Yeah. Did I tell Nick that? No, Nick was messaging me wondering why you'd blocked him. As he was like,
No.
I guess he was
No,
on the show and he was like saying, "Hey, everything's fine, Jake. Everything's fine," and you wouldn't let him talk.
So here's the problem with that. I have to make him I had to make him a moderator because of I had to make him a moderator. Dude, sometimes people's chat don't go through, and I don't see people's chat when they say hey to me. When they say hey,
You
I don't
don't?
see their chat in the StreamYard. I don't see their chat.
Yeah, I'm looking at comments now. Actually, let me check because I've always had real good luck with. I mean, I've never had a problem with the StreamYard comments.
By the way, hey,
Not
can you
showing
do me a
up.
favor? Oh, I don't have it on. Shit. Hey, read this.
On private or
No, it's on the top chat. Top. Look, top.
let me open up the stream.
I'll read it. I'll read it. You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. Maya Angelou.
Oh, everything just went. Okay, there we go.
Yep.
On
Look up
now,
top.
I see way up top. Yeah, I don't see that at all. Now I see the buy me a coffee and a playboard link.
No, it's on the screen. On the screen.
On the screen? Oh, on top? Yeah, I can't. I mean, on the scroll, on the screen, on the scroll.
Right there.
Oh, there you go.
On the scroll.
There it is. I see it. Sorry, yeah, I'm not. Oh, there we go. Okay. Sorry, I was. Remember, I'm when I'm walking around and doing this, when my hands aren't as animated like this, that means I'm holding controllers, and that means I'm probably walking around and doing things. I don't have it up. I mean, I have it on my wrist.
All right. What did you do?
You do what?
What did you do?
What do you mean? What did I do? I didn't do anything. What happened?
Hey, all right. Let's end.
All right, you ready to go? Yeah, I think it's about that time. You've been on for about an hour.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jake, it was nice talking to you again.
And by the way, I just want to say you can watch Liquid on Dabbling with Morons.
Or just dabbling in politics on the OG Mumbling Nick channel.
Hey, by the way, we need to come up with a book called Dabbling for Morons.
Or a video just to explain all this shit, because you get people all the time.
Because I had to explain. Here's the thing. I had to explain to Chris what dabbling. I had to explain Chris what Dabbleverse is.
Yeah, and it's like it's it took years to get to where we are. So trying to explain it.
Yeah, but did you know that Chrissy Mayer is the queen of Dabble?
I say she fell into it, but yeah, she had the interview with John where she said, "Oh, I thought you just dabbled in and stand up. And John's like, "I'm a headliner." Yeah, well, no, you're not.
All right, love you guys. All right, don't leave yet. I want to talk to you, brother.
All right, cool.
All right, here we go, and we are